My name is Brian McTear. I was the producer for the Celestial Shore episode of Shaking Through. We really wanted to record Die For Us because it's this incredible duet between Sam and Lorelei from Empress of. And we wanted to capture this sweet pop song. At the same time, aesthetically, Celestial Shore is kind of all about acidy, jammy, experimental rock. So that was the challenge, how to like make this saccharine sweet pop song express live, improvisational, experimental rock. There's definitely like a lot of potential for like a super like acidy freak out. If you really isolate what you're gonna do right now to being like a basic
it's
track,
a total basic, yeah.
You know, and then we'll overdub with something that sort of steps out from it a little bit. Yeah. So let's do it then. Should we do it?
Yeah.
For basic tracks, we had Max, Greg, and Sam all in the live room playing together. For the bass, we did a bass DI, went into the A design specific to preamp, and then that was compressed through the LA2A. In addition to the DI, we also ran the bass through the matchless bass amp, which was mic'd up with the Neumann U67, was then run through the Ingram Engineering MPA 685 preamp, and that was compressed with the Gates SA39.
Fucking awesome. Do one more. Yeah. Same exact idea. The only problem with that was the tempo was a little slow when you first started, and then it kind of picked in. So just go right into it. Max is a really cool drummer. He's probably the most distinguishing detail in their sound is that sort of like jumpy, frenetic drumming. What do you want to try? Do you want to try it with the click track now, or do you want to try it?
I'm not crazy about a click.
Let's try it without first, and then we'll try another pass if we need to with. I think a lot of producers, especially brand new producers, brand new engineers, might think that you record with a click track, that's what you do. That's what everybody does. But I really think that people recording music have to be really sensitive to like what's right for the types of players that they're recording. And in this case, it would probably result in a really great recording, but it wouldn't capture the type of drummer that he is. So we gave them the click at the start of the song and then immediately stopped it as soon as they started playing. Go ahead and count. That let the song breathe and it let it really sound like Celestial Shore.
For Sam's overdubs, he played through the Rickenbacker. That went through the Roland Space Echo, the Dunlop Tremolo pedal, and the Electro-Harmonic Smallstone.
I probably won't play with any of this.
You should.
You think I should?
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Sam was really intrigued by the idea of him playing his guitar and somebody else manipulating effects on it at the same time. It always should start out fast and quickly slow down, and that kind of gives it like a and it was cool because there were definitely times where he and I started realizing that we were kind of performing something together, and that was pretty fun. All right, let's try it again. You ready?
Yep.
It is a very free-form process, how you manipulate these effects while a person is playing. What those things do is make it so really unconventional moments in a song can appear to be a lift or a drop. Not trying to pinpoint the emotional ups and downs of the song, but instead to sort of discover them and to sort of let these things happen. That's good. Did you cut that off?
You guys were just so in it. The song ended like 10 minutes ago.
You want to try Leslie? Yeah, because we can just put these mics on either side of it.
We used the same mics that we used for his first overdub, and we placed both those mics on either side of the Leslie cabinet. So you can capture the rotary effect that the Leslie speaker produced.
All right.
We're good on that. Cool. That
Yeah.
was awesome. Cool.
So after Sam's lead guitar overdub, Laura Lee played her sing part through the Roland Juno 6, which was a stereo DI that went into the Ingram engineering preamp. At the end of the night, Laura Lee and Sam played their duet keyboard part on the Casio SK1, and then they also doubled that part on the tack piano. For Sam's vocal, we used the Neumann U67, which went through the A-Design Specifica preamp and was compressed using the distressor. We ended up using the same chain for Laura Lee's vocals and also the vocal doubles that both Laura Lee and Sam did.
That's fucking great, except that one line.
Yeah.
That was great, though.
I think I need Laura Lee to check my phrasing, though, because she's like makes up the other half of it. So if she can be in the room with you guys,
she can come sing it from in here or something.
Hey, Laura Lee. Curly top.
If a person were to walk in the room while they were singing, you'd be shocked at how quietly they sang. It was really not to be bringing in a huge amount of like noise from out on the street through the microphone. Living is for the rat boy. When you sing way below the design specs of most gear, a slight rise in volume is gonna all of a sudden change everything. That sounded pretty good. Sing, push a little more air. Let me hear you sing a little bit louder.
Sing a little louder?
If you could, yeah. It's still, from in here, you have plenty of room to move and it'll still be really breathy.
Okay.
You know?
So since Laura Lee and Sam are both pretty quiet singers, we had to push the Pacifica preamp pretty hard to be able to capture their whispery vocals and have them still cut through the context of the song.
For the last few years, we've been experimenting a lot with creating reverbs by sending signals out through guitar amps. The sort of main innovation this time around was that we made those amp signals moving targets, literally. We used the video dolly to actually physically move the microphones to and from the speakers so that they would pan across the stereo spectrum. You're really, all you gotta watch is this guy going from here, essentially, to there.
We mic'd up the amps using a pair of Telefunken Elam 260s and a pair of Neumann KM184s that were both placed in XY placement on either amp.
So as you pushed the dolly through, your signals could pan from left to right, right to left, or in this case, since the two microphones were opposite one another, they would pan across each other. It was totally awesome. And people of the world, you should be doing things like this. That's gotta be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's check it out.
There's no way that's not.
Yeah. What's gonna make your music as an engineer, as a producer, the most unique isn't just bringing to life what's in your brain. It's actually discovering processes and techniques that nobody else uses. When you figure out an alternative to using the same plugin bundle that everybody else just illegally downloaded off the internet, and instead you replace that with some physical process that nobody else can do, nobody else would think to do, that's gonna be the thing that makes your recordings unlike anybody else's. It's gonna be the thing that makes people want to record with you.